Good morning. So I'm gonna get a little crazy and do like my garden girls I watch on TV, well, YouTube all the time do. And I'm gonna show you my plants that I'm starting. It is April 7th, I wanna say. April 8th, somewhere in there. Um, 2021. I am gardening or attempting to learn gardening in Boise, Idaho. Um, it's my second or third year gardening. I've never been super successful, but that was before I found some YouTube awesome people like Jess at Roots and Refuge Farm in Arkansas. I watch her all the time. And then Jill from Whispering Willow Farm, I watch her too. And there's a Idaho garden lady I've been watching called the Idaho Garden Girl. Just lots of different people. So I'm going to give it a go this year. I've already done quite a bit. I've started some seeds and I've prepped my patch of ground. So I'm excited for that. I've already kind of done some things and I'm going to show you what I've done here in just a moment. But yeah, I'm gardening in Boise, Idaho. Our last frost date, I think, is May 7th to May 10th-ish. First frost date is October 10th-ish. So, I don't know exactly how many days that is, but it's not super short growing season, but also not super long. We're zone 7B-ish, so perennial-wise, we're 7B is where I live. And, I'm gardening in a little apartment. It's like a 800 square foot apartment. We are lucky enough to have a little patch of ground, like actual earth out front that my husband cleared out for us from all the weeds. We tried gardening in it last year. We got some harvest. We got some tomatoes and stuff out of it, but we put down a lot of compost. We mulched over it with straw all winter long. And now the soil's looking a lot better out there, and I'm also doing a lot of container gardening. So we'll see how that turns out, but let me do something crazy and show you what I have been up to as far as what I've been planting and currently what we're doing here about a month before our last frost. So yeah. This is the grow shelf that my husband built me. He's very talented, and so he built me this grow shelf. It's got these light panels that are adjustable. They can be lower or higher. In retrospect, I would have made my shelves a little deeper, or had him make the shelves a little deeper so that the lights could be farther away from the plants when they start getting bigger. But we can rework it in the future. It all collapses down. Everything has hinges. Like, I don't know if you can see, there's a hinge back there. So all of the shelves fold down, and then the insides fold in, and then the top folds down as well. So it's collapsible, so I can put it away when I don't need it. But it's got a power strip mounted to it here, so all the grow lights are plugged in. I also have these heat mats that are plugged into it. They're not on right now. They're not plugged in. Because the seeds are all sprouted and I didn't want the soil to get too hot. But I do have those for just starting peppers. And then I also have a fan hooked up to it just to kind of give them some air circulation when they need it. Now we can look outside at what I have going on out here, which is not much yet, but that's okay. I have some little storybook, some pretty little pansies. I don't normally like pansies, but I really wanted to get stuff planted, so pansies it is when it's still this cold. Pardon our mess. Got some more pansies here. Got some more pansies there. I love it. She's just this little cute fairy with her little pansy. Got my little daffodil ballerina going there. I don't know what this is. This came back from last year. It was one of the few things that survived the winter in a pot. and I don't know what it is. I think it's something I got from my mother-in-law, but I'm not sure. We will find out. I'm going to let it grow and see what it does. This is my yard butler that my husband got me. It's got 3 hanging hooks and then 2 things on the bottom. I've just got pansies in it right now, but I would like to have a bit more in it as far as like flowy, traily, pretty things. More pansies. Compost that needs put out. Let's see. Oh, this is another thing that did make it over the winter. This is a chamomile plant. It's the Zlatilan chamomile. Made it in a pot over the winter, which is really exciting. I was not expecting that. I planted it out in the fall, and it was tiny, and then it survived the winter and is growing magnificently this year. Over here, these little sprouts are lettuce. It's a rocky top lettuce mix. There's the kitty. There's the kitty. It's a rocky top lettuce mix, so it's a mix of different leaf lettuces. And then over here, I've got some radishes. So these are all little radishes that are coming up there. You can see I've got a lovely little trellis back here. I'm planning on trellising up our tomatoes onto it. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm trying to trellis tomatoes up onto that. This is my little potting bench area that my husband so lovingly built me. It's kind of dirty right now. And I think we need to eat more cottage cheese, because that's what I use cottage cheese containers cut up for my little plant markers. And I think we need to eat more cottage cheese because I'm running out of plant markers. Hello. I've got my little brush that I just scoop dirt off with. This is my lovely dirt box that I use to just kind of keep dirt in. I use it when I'm potting stuff to just kind of set the pots in so that any dirt that falls out just falls in the box and I can reuse it, so I don't waste dirt. It's got lots of fun stickers on it, which I love. This is all my cute little stuff here. We do have a TV in our garage, which is kind of nice. Some radish seeds. So I made this back in 2002, and it's me and my grandma gardening together, and it's really special to me because my grandma passed away several years ago, and her passing and her just remembering her love of the garden is what made me kind of get on this whole gardening journey. So that's a really special picture. So yeah.